Hello and welcome back to Highlight Crafts TV. We have been in here sorting out all of the amazing deals that we have got for you in the show. So please hold tight, and there are some amazing prices coming up. You don't want to miss them. I was just talking to Stephanie a few minutes ago. If the price drops after the show, don't worry. It will, or we will get it corrected for you, because I know some people are saying
there's only a couple. Sean.
There's only a couple. Should I have one, Sean?
I've seen how many prices you've been rocking.
I promise I won't do it again without some kind of structure. But
oh dear, poor Sean. He's holding
like,
the camera,
oh,
and he
Sam,
didn't know I was about to say that.
Sam, can you help him? Hey, Lewis, will you help Sean?
I'll do what I can.
I'm not sure if I can.
Well, what about if we help you now so you don't have to do cameras? Oh, he's been so kind.
He is. We should have pre-warned him. We had that conversation in the room next door.
I forgot. I even forgot about that bit of it. Right.
You could just hear Stephanie's voice off to the side. So just as you know, we have the most amazing sale show for you. Prices are changing as we speak, but we'll try and get them sorted quickly today so that they're not changing during the show. We can get them changed nice and quickly right at the start. So you need to know what to do. You're going to be watching us if you've not shopped before, and I'm sure most of you have shopped here before with Highlight Crafts. What you need to do is I'm going to give you a code for every item you see. I've got plenty of items here, some amazing crafty items here, and I'll give you a code. It'll say shop and then the word for the product. You put that in, so shop bundle is for these chenille wires on here. You would put the word shop bundle. Don't forget to put the word shop first. That will then start your basket going. You will then get a direct message, and that will mean that your basket is already started. You can then go over to follow that link, go over to Highlight Crafts, log into your account, and you can add other things. You might start wanting to add other things when you see the amazing prices that we have got going for you today. You will, as well as the amazing prices we're giving you now, don't forget you're still going to get your discount on top of that. Your discount is like a ladder. The longer you've been with us, the more you bought, the higher up that ladder you're going to get. And then in addition to that, you're also going to get free shipping if you spend over £35. So there are some amazing deals to be had. We'll also tell you about our Points Bonanza, but we'll tell you that in a minute. But just know that everything that you buy between now or from the 30th and the 4th of January is going to give you some extra points. Remember that special word, extra points as well. So you're going to be able to spend those after the sort of mid to late January. So yes, there's lots of people here. We've got Ria's here again, so's Elaine. We've got Carol D's here, and Sarah Jane Kennedy says afternoon all. So there's lots of people. I heard a deep breath. Come on, Stephanie, you've got something to say.
I have. I need to tell you about this. So, first of all, this should have been £90, right? So this is what you would get. You would get a full embroidery kit. It comes with everything. It comes with the bag. It comes with the embroidery hoop. It comes with the embroidery threads. It comes with a guide on the stitches, literally, and even a lesson. You also would have got this one, which is your crochet kit. Comes with all of the things that you need there, including all the crochet balls. Do not check out on this one because it's shop complete and it's down to $39.99. You are going to get all of these. You're going to get £10 a kit. You're going to get the weaving. You're going to get the knitting. You're going to get the starter kit for crochet, and you're going to get the embroidery kit. You're going to get all four of those for $39.99 before your club discounts. I'm going to open them because I'm going to show you what you're going to get.
If you have a little girl in your family and you know you're going to be invited to multiple parties, even if you've got a little boy going to, they're not just little girls, boys can do these as well. But what I'm trying to say is if you've got somebody that you know you're going to be invited to a number of birthday parties, and I always say £10 is an ideal price to pay. You're going to be giving the best presents ever. You might want to keep these for yourself. You might want to keep them for when your grandchildren come over so that you can craft together. It's entirely up to you. But $39.99 for what should have been, you can see around there, $94.46. So it's a brilliant saving. You're getting everything that you want. I mean, and then once you've got the instructions and you've got the needles and the guides, you're going to be able to then use them again and again and again. So Shop Complete is the code you need for that. Are you ready for us to come over
We
to you,
are
Stephanie?
indeed.
Right.
So this is your crochet kit. So first of all, you're going to get 5 balls of cotton yarn. Now, this isn't just an ordinary cotton yarn. It's a really fine, stranded 100 cotton yarn. It's actually, you can see the quality of the yarn that you're getting there. It's absolutely superb. You're getting 50-gram balls. So you're going to get 100, 250 grams of cotton yarn. Now, the other thing you're going to get is your circular knitting needles. So you're going to get those. You're going to get your yarn needles, and you're actually going to get 3 of those. You're going to get your tape measure. You're also going to get your little pins so that you can mark where you're at. You're going to get your bag to put your yarn in so that it doesn't unravel and the cat doesn't get to play with it. You can put all of those. You're going to get your patterns, and you've got different patterns that you can do. Your how-to guide, your lesson, which is on your QR code, and all of that enabling you to get started with your knitting to create whatever you choose from that set. But these are new different starter kit elements for you to be able to make whatever you want to. So that's the first one. The second one is the crochet one. Did I say crochet at the beginning?
It's crochet, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think we soon
knitting.
realised
That
it
one's
was
knitting because of the knitting needles. This one is your, just going to get this one like that. There it is. I did. I knew there was some somewhere. Right, this one, everybody, is brilliant. So first of all, you get your crochet patterns. Now, everything that you need to be able to make the designs that are in here are included. So you've got a crocheted bag, and a mobile bag, a mobile phone bag. I'm looking at that thinking that's not even English. But I'm looking for the second design. There you go, mobile phone bag. Right.
Oh, somebody started this one.
So there you've got the start of your crochet. You also get the elements that come with it. So you get your beads, you get your little key ring charms, you get your crochet hook, and you also get your threader. You're getting all of that included in here, and again, just £10. Next one we've got for you is weaving. Now, if you've never tried weaving, this is super fun. So you've got your weaving frame. When you finish, that's a piece of equipment. When you finish with any of these are all pieces of equipment that you can actually use time and time and time again. Let me just get this off here for you and show you what you're getting in here, because you've got different types of yarn. You've got your weaving loom, you've got your weaving comb, you've got the rods to make up the actual weaving loom. You're also going to get different types of threads and yarns, and you've also got your weaving pin to go in and out as well. And I'm just going to open this up because I want you to be able to see what you're getting in this collection. You can see here, look at this, you're getting all of the elements that you can see. Here's my weaving comb, allows me multiple times to be able to create the design. These are all the you've got wool, you've got yarn, you've got fibres and fabrics, you've got all of those elements, plus you've got your weaving needle. So this allows you to weave as you're working. And you've got your clear glue so that you can tie off the ends and the edges that you've got. Everything that you need in there to be able to make those projects. Then, if that wasn't enough, You're also going to get a full embroidery kit. So let's move that knit in. So if you laid out all the pieces that you're getting, well, you can see the desk's full. This for me is my favourite of all of them. And you've got in here the bag to be able to make the design. You've got your threads. You've got, well, let's just get this open because you need to see, first of all, how to get started. All of your different strokes that you need, all the different stitches. You've got your embroidery hoop. You've got all of your embroidery threads. You've got a piece of canvas for you to practice your stitches on and make yourself a sampler. So this is for you to actually just get started and make those samplers.
Or you could save that and use it in your hoop afterwards.
You could. But what I love is this. This is why I love this so much. Oh, and by the way, you also get your needles, so you've got everything that you need.
And a threader.
And a threader.
Useful is that?
And you don't get one, you get 2 bags. So there's the first one. The design's already on it for you. And there's your second.
With a different design.
With a different design. So you're going to make 2 different bags with your embroidery, with your threads, and there is loads of thread here, with your embroidery hoop, with your instructions. You're paying 10 quid for this, guys. That's a crazy price.
It really is. Shop complete if you want that, because that is a complete bundle. That is crazy price, isn't it?
Absolutely it is.
It really is. And like you say, you've got the equipment, you've got the embroidery hoop, you've got the loom, you've got all of those bits, you've got your needles and everything. So if you want, once you've done that, you'll be able to make other things as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, please make sure you buy that as soon as you can.
Right, should we have a look at what else we've got?
I think we should. I think we
Corinne,
should.
Can I just check if we've got any questions?
I'm just going to have a look. Yep.
And can you ask if you want to see something demonstrated,
just
please,
let me know.
Can you let us know?
Yep. We've got lots of people here. I just say, Jacqueline's playing with Minecraft Studio while watching. Judy's in, Lex is in, Shona's in. Maria says she had one of those looms as a child in hospital, hours of fun. And Janet Bell said, good afternoon, Steph, Happy New Year. So lots of you are in. If you see anything and you want us to show you, then please drop it in the comments. I'll try and keep an eye on that. I'm going to star that so I know where I got up to. Okay, whilst you've got your questions come in, let me show you what else we have available for you. 2 red robins. We have 3 dies here. Oh no, they're individuals. So Shop Frame is going to get you this gorgeous frame here. I'm going to turn it round. Look at that in all 3 sizes. Now I know there will be reflections available for this. $17.99 reduced to $5.99. Absolutely perfect. So that's Shop Frame. The next one we've got is this one, which is, let me see what this one is. You Quack Me Up. I love that one. Shop Quack is your code for that. $4.49. Again, you'll have your reflections. You've got the gorgeous duck in all the different poses. Painting, gardening, and some more painting. I think that was painting. Yeah, 2 there. Brilliant. So that's Shop Quack. And then Wildflower Sprig, I think that is. Isn't that beautiful? So Shop Wild, $3.99. Now remember, any of these are going to work independently. It doesn't matter if you've never done 2 red robins before. The frame's going to work with all your other bits. The cute ducks are going to look lovely. Or that wild sprig, you're going to be able to use them completely independently as well. There we go. Right. The next thing I've got is these chenille wires here. So you've got 8 packs here. Shop bundle, $16.99. Wow.
Can I just say that is the most crazy
It
deal. I'm
certainly is.
super happy because that should have been $26.99. We dropped another £10 off it, so it's $16.99. Coming into the spring, That's what you're going to need. And don't forget, everybody, we've got Easter coming up. We've got Mother's Day coming up. This is where you start to do techniques with them and make the most beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
Corinne, if you don't mind passing one of those over, I will literally get you a flower built.
Okay.
So we'll
Pink
do
and
that
green.
as we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I know there are lots of other shows with these on as well, because I saw, I think it was Mel and David making flowers. They were doing them with the red ones. They looked beautiful. So yeah, you can be using those, making the gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And again, there's something that you're going to be able to do with the children as well, because they're just good. If you go wrong, you're just going to be able to unravel it and remake it. Now, the next thing we've got is these palettes. Now, it says they are eyeshadow palettes. So Shop United, $8.99. So double bundle of Now United eyeshadow palettes. But they are packed with mica. So you can use these for all of your techniques where you want some gorgeous mica colour. So if I come over on the gold, you can see how intense this is. Look at that. So you could be doing, you could go in with your Versamark ink pads and do stamping, and then come over the top with these. You could even do it with your glues, but you've got such a gorgeous range of colours. Sorry, I was just trying to see whether, I think they're the same, they are the same palettes, so it's twice, but these colours are absolutely gorgeous, and they are just totally packed with all of your colour. I'm trying to do it, and the great thing is, because it's eyeshadow, you know it's going to clean up super easy. They are beautiful colours. So you get in 12 colours on each one, and you get in 2 of the palettes. So that's $8.99 for the double bundle, if that's what you want. Now, white pens are really, really useful, and I always make sure I have some white pens in my craft bag wherever I'm going. So this is going to get you 2 of the white gel pens. Now, they are fantastic for doing on black. I do a lot of white with my craft card. I think that's a perfect mix. But again, even the most simple thing is sometimes when you're using your guillotine, you just need to put a mark on something, and white is really good for showing up against things like that. But I mean, you're going to use them for highlighting. You know, I see Mel uses these a lot when she cuts things out with a scan and cut to add highlight, to add texture, to add dimension. Now, and you're also going to get, now, you've got 4 pens. So 2 are waterproof and 2 are wet wipes. So they've got, these ones have got a broad 6mm nib, and these 2 have got your medium 2mm nib, so your waterproof one. So they are brilliant. It says in it, chalkboards, windows, mirrors, ceramics. Do you ever see the brilliant designs, you know, when you go past the pub and they've got the board outside with all, you know, the beautiful designs on them? This is what they're using. They're using these Zig pens. Now, Zig is a brilliant, brilliant brand, and you know you're getting quality there. Like I say, you've got 2 that are wet wipes, so perhaps they're ones that you might want to change more often. You'll be using the wet wipe ones, whereas the waterproof ones are the ones that you want to put something on for a week, a month, or, you know, even longer. I know my daughter was printing designs out and putting them up against the window and drawing on the window Christmas designs with the children. That's a brilliant way to do that. You know, print out, you've got loads of digi art. It doesn't have to just be for Christmas. You can put it on the one side of the window and then trace through from the other side. So that's a brilliant way to do that, especially if you've got the waterproof. It means if you get condensation on the windows, it's not going to run off, and if you've done it on the outside, it's not going to come off in the rain, and then you just have to wipe it off. It'll just need like your soap and stuff to get it off. So that is Shop Gel if you want that. So that's that bundle. The next one I've got here is a candle bundle. So you've got here, let me see what's coming on here. Shop Candles is going to get you the assorted candles. So you've got your tapered candles at the top here, your long ones, your 8-hour burn ones. You've got some shorter ones, more of your natural candles. I love how the bottom here is sort of tapered in, so that they're going to go into your holders really well. Or you've got fragranced vanilla bean candles. I love anything vanilla. And then you've also got 30-hour killer candles as well. Now, these ones are going to be brilliant if you have got things to print out, and you can wrap those candles in them because they're real candles, and you're going to be able to put your rice papers around them and melt those on, and you're going to be able to make some brilliant designs for that. £17.99 is going to get you all of those candles. So you've got 8-hour cat burning ones. I'm not sure how long those ones are. You've got another 8-hour ones for the vanilla bean, and then you've got 30-hour burn on those as well. So yeah, fantastic on that. And then in front of me after that is some sticker sheets. Now these are going to be really, really useful, and we'll get those on the screen in a minute. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to risk it and say there's 10 there without a very rough count. So you've got full A4 sheets of your sticker sheets. So it's shop transfer. They're candle transfer papers for your laser printers. There we are. Now that says 5 A4 sheets. I've got 10 here, Sam. There should be 5.
Is that the wrong one? Turn it round. Yeah, it's not the right one.
That's the wrong one. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way.
I'll sort it.
Sam's going to sort it. So shop transfer. So that would make a lot more sense. That would make a lot more sense. So you've got your candles here, and then you've got your transfer paper. So that is the transfer paper for a laser printer, so you can print out your designs and then you can wrap your candles. So yeah, those two work perfectly together. Yeah, we knew Sam would sort it for us. Thank you, Sam.
You get paper with the candles. It might be in there. Let me just look.
While we're
Oh, yes, you
looking
do,
for
don't
that, can I just quickly show everybody a quick demo? Would that be okay?
Yes.
So, guys, I want to just share this with you because this is a really, really clever little thing. So, on the embroidery kit that we've got, and by the way, 20% of this stock has gone. So you're getting 4 kits. Remember, there's 4 of them. That works out at £10 each before your club discounts. That would be £39.99. If you spent another £10 more before Sunday night, or you've already spent £10, you would then qualify, no, that'd be £10 and a penny. You would then qualify for our Bonanza bonus point thing that we're doing. So I've got this little nifty little tool, which if I put it there, it helps you thread your needles. It's so easy to do. Right, so I've taken some of the embroidery thread out of here, and I'm just going to show you this, because in that kit you get embroidery thread, you get where's everybody gone, Sean? They've left us. We've been abandoned. Was it something I said? So I've got my embroidery hoop, and I'm just going to whoops, thought it was something we said. Everybody looked up and everybody had gone. Just going to take off that little tag that you get there. Take that out. Right, your piece of canvas is going to go over the embroidery hoop, and then we're going to place the hoop itself, the top hoop, over the top of it. Get that so that you've got it nice and tight. And then to tighten it, we just do the screw, tighten it up so that this becomes drum tight. And then you can make sure that it's nice and tight and you're happy with it before we do any of our embroidery. And I'm just going to tighten that a tiny bit more. Right, so I've got that nice and tight now. Then I've got a needle threaded. Okay, then the next was threaded. It's now not threaded.
Well, you've got the needle threader, so it's not a problem, is it?
No, it makes such a difference. So, needle threader, glasses, like that, into there. That bit's easy, isn't it? Then thread into there, even with 2 strands, it's easy. And you just pull that through and that's it threaded. Right, I am just going to make myself a little stitch on here. You could be doing that on the reverse, but I'm not worrying about that because I've gone through the thread and I'm going to make it nice and tight. And that.
Do you find sewing like this really relaxing? Because I know you started with a sewing background.
I find it really, really chilled.
I could tell just watching you, you just...
Yeah.
I could see your demeanour, it just changed.
I just get all chilled.
Yeah.
Right, now this is the next thing you need to do. You need to get your needle and you're going to make a hole. Well, let's do it with this bit first. About 1 centimetre from there. Okay. And so I can see the hole. I'm just going to put the needle in and I'm making myself a proper little hole like that. Then the next thing you do, you get yourself your pipe cleaner, chenille stick, and you push that through till it comes through to the back and bend it over like that. So it looks like that. Then we loop it round here. So make sure your needle thread is on the inside. You're going to loop it round like that. Okay, and we're going to put a stitch in there. So you've held it down. Then you're going to go down to where you made the hole. There. And we're going to get hold of that. And we're going to bend this. Oh, just my stitch wants to go the other way, but you're not. You're going that way. You're not having. I'm not letting you misbehave. You're going to bend it. Put your needle there, and bend it right up. And make a crease in the chenille stick, and hold that in place, like that. So we've made our first little stitch. You can, to keep it tight, you can do another little, just a little one, just like little lock-in stitch if you choose to. So that's that. So there's our first petal. Then you do the same thing again, like that. So now I'm going to go up to there. And I'm going to go into there and back into the middle. So there's my second little stitch. Then this one, the bottom of the stitch, you crease your chenille stick. And then you come back and stitch that in place. Now, then we'll do another little lock-in stitch, I think, just to make it easy so that I can keep picking it up and showing you. Then that one, we go up here and we do another little loop like that, and we do a bend again. So there we go. Go back in like that. So now we're now coming back into the middle, getting this piece. You and you are going to stitch right there. So we've now got 3 of our little fluffy petals. Then we need another one, which will be our 4th one. So that will come in up there, come through there, go back in almost in the same hole and back to the middle there. So we now got our fluffy 4th petal. We'll go back into there, just hold you in place like that, and we're then going to do one more. Should end up with like a star on the back, which we are. up there, come round here like that, get you there, so you up the top. Right, now I'm just going to do a little locking stitch here, because then we've got to deal with the excess. Because we don't need that excess. So we're just going to stitch that so that, just leave that needle there. Now we've got this piece here. So then, once you've got the excess, you need something that will act like a pokey tool. And it's going to go, I'm just going to take my thread off because it's going to go in there. So we're going to make our hole. So we'll make it first. Then I'm going to use something like a pokey tool for this, and because it's easier. Get that piece straight. See where my hole is. Push it through. Get a hold of you. Pull that through. There. We've got. Let's pull that in a little bit more. Right. So now we've made our little chenille flower. So when I say to you that if you look at these and imagine, and don't unpack them, right? If you want to get a stick out, all you do is come to the front and you pull that out like that. That's the easiest way of getting these out. Don't unpack them, you literally pull them like that. Okay, you're going to get, how many packs of chenille sticks do we get? 8.
Yeah.
For that crazy price, but this is no longer for making just ordinary flowers. This is for doing your embroidered flowers too.
Shop bundle is the deal you need for that. £16.99 for all 8 packs. So that makes them £2.12 a pack.
That's crazy for this quality, because let me also show you. These
they don't shred, do they?
No, not at all. There's no shedding on that at all. Not even a little tiny bit.
I think it's the chenille that's what makes the difference, isn't it? You don't
the
normally
quality.
get chenille
No.
ones.
So then on here, look again. Fold that over. So you literally get it. Fold it over. Turn it round. And what I love about it is look how you can shape it. So you can get that to curve. And all we would do is put a couple of coaching stitches, so literally going over around there. You would get to wherever you want to be, and then you can make your little leaves that you've got. There would be another little leaf there, and you're literally embroidering with your chenille, and it looks fabulous. I did cushions like this donkeys years ago, and honestly they just look great, and they're very tactile, and it just feels, Sean, feel that, it feels lovely. They really do look lovely. Imagine doing that on your canvas bags, or because you've got your ring left and you've got your chenille sticks, you could take this, and they are also washable, so you could put this and do that on a jumper down the sleeves. And because most of it is on the outside, it's still really comfortable as well. I would just take that wire back through there and hide it underneath this bit if I was putting it on a piece of clothing. But that's what you need your chenille sticks for, not just for making the petals that we make where we, flip. Well, and if you get them and they're not straight, you can get them back in and get them back to being straight again. But not just making the petals that we make where we bring them in and you keep layering in the petal so that you're getting that extra little bit of filler, and it fills it in so that the colour literally finishes off the whole of the inside. So as you see there, as I'm layering it, and then we'll go once more up here, up to there, back down. So I've literally created my petal there with all of those elements together. and made the first of my petals to build up the design. It really is a fabulous way of crafting. So please, everybody, don't miss out on getting your chenille sticks, because this is the deal. And then also your kits. So I'm just going to quickly go through the kits again, and then I'm going to go and get ready for a Pollyanna show while our lovely Corinne read some more of your messages. So if you've got a New Year's message that you would like to share, please get your messages in, everybody, so that we can read them out for you. And it might be that what you do is you want to say hello to a neighbour who doesn't watch us, but then you can tell her to watch us on Catch Up or on YouTube. So it'd be a nice way of you having a little hello to them. And you never know, you might get them into crafting. So the first one of these that we've got is our embroidery. So in here, you're getting everything that you need, and over 20% of this stock has gone now, guys. You're getting everything you need to do your embroidery. You've got a stitch guide, so it shows you all the different stitches. You're also going to get your needle and your threader. So you get both of those come in their own little packet. So look out for that little packet, because it is just a little small one, but it's got everything in it. Shaz trying to get it back in. Let me just do this so we know where it is. So where's the edge? Where is the edge? Oh, it's right down there, that's why. So you're getting the threader and you're getting the needle. The needle's got a lovely, nice big eye in it. You're also then going to get your wooden embroidery frame that is totally reusable. So you're going to get that. You're going to get all of your embroidery skeins. So you've got a full complement of colours here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 different colours. And if you look at that, you've got 2 lovely shades of green, 2 blues, a pink and a red. You've got all the neutrals, and you've got the gold, the copper and the black. So they're also included. And then you're going to get 2 bags. Oh, you'll get the piece, you'll get your calico piece square, which I started to use. Plus you're going to get your first bag and your second, already got your patterns on to make it easy for you. All of that there is going to be the equivalent of £10, because your next one, which is your knitting, you're going to get your circular knitting needles. You're going to get your needle yarn, your yarn needles, so that you can do, or you're casting off and threading in. You're going to get your little pins, to marker pins, so you know where you've got to. You're going to get 250 grams of cotton yarn. All of that, plus you also get your instructions on how to get started. So you've got all of that as well. Plus there's a tutorial that's included. Plus you're going to get your weaving kit, which comes with all of your different kinds of yarns, of which we've started using this one. Again, you've got your weaving needle, you've got your weaving comb, you actually get a loom to work with it, and the thread to thread the loom. You're getting all of that, and you're getting your crochet kit, which allows you to actually crochet and make a little bag and a phone holder. But you also you get your key rings with it, so you can make little key ring charms. You get all the wool, and you get some wooden beads. Learn to crochet. All of that, $39.99. So it's super exciting. And then all you need is your chenille sticks if you want to do your embroidery. Please, everybody, remember to check out your baskets.
Yes,
okay.
You certainly do. You certainly do. I'm loving that idea of embroidering the chenille sticks onto your project. That looked super fun. I mean, you see, Stephanie did that onto the calico, but straight away I'm thinking onto jumpers, onto skirts, onto jackets. You know, once you come up with an idea, it's amazing. Fran says, love watching when Stephanie gives ideas we wouldn't think about. Sorry.
Oh, excuse you, are you okay?
Yep, even more uses for our stash, which is very, very true. lots of you here with us this afternoon, which is, it is afternoon? Yes, it is afternoon. I didn't know what it was then. Lorraine says she bought these white pens this morning, already have some, sorry, but need to make sure they aren't going to run out. So yeah, make sure you do. Now, I need to show you, when Stephanie says we disappeared, we went to sort it out about the candle transfer paper. So if you remember, we weren't sure what was happening earlier. So you're getting the 4 packs of candles, but you're also getting a pack of, and you can see that white square, well, rectangle on the screen. You're also getting your candle transfer paper. So you're going to get this. It is a laser printer paper. It's got full instructions on how to do it. So basically you print onto this, you cut out the design rather than use the whole sheet, and then you soak it in water, and only for 30 seconds, and that means the backing will then just slide away from the image, and then you wrap it round your candle so that that's perfect. And that's a safe way to put an image onto your candle, you know, so for when you need to burn it. So that was the bundle. So I'm sorry we got that muddled earlier. It was a little bit confusing. So if you want that, shop candles, the 30-hour candles, the yellow candles, the vanilla candles, and the 8-hour straight candles as well as the paper. So there we are. Now, when I went down the counter earlier with Stephanie, she was saying, oh yeah, you're going to get 4 packs with 2 of these mounts in each pack. I've just checked it out with Sam. It's wrong. You're going to get 5 packs, and each pack has 3 sets of mounts in it. So you're going to get 15 mounts. So what you're going to get, you can see on here, is you're going to get a mount. So it fits in an 8 by 10 frame. So it's not quite A4, but it's then going to allow you to put 4 little pictures in. Imagine those pictures being printed out from the Minecraft studio this morning, the bold, bright and beautiful. You could be putting smaller images behind each one of those. Now I think we've also got some photo paper on the show as well, so you could be printing your pictures out to be going behind here. But you are getting 15 of these mounts, 5 packs of 3. So make sure you pick them up. They are the same. All the packs are the same, but that's going to be an immense bundle. So that is shop photo if you want those. Now, the next thing I've got is magazine collectors. Now, I used to rave about these when I was here before, doing all things tattered lace, and I used to do the magazines. This is what you want. Doesn't matter what magazine you collect, you need a way to be able to store them without damaging your magazine. So these are really clever. So I haven't got a magazine here, but basically what you do is you take one of these out, and then, oops, throwing over the candles. What you do is you thread your magazine through there, through the centre point, you know, where it's stapled. And that will then hold your magazine in there. You've then got all the different holes for your ring binder, so it doesn't matter what size ring binder you have got, you're going to be able to find one to put in, and that means that your magazine will then hold securely in your ring binder, and you've not done any damage. Because I mean, a lot of magazines now have downloads, have images to print out, and you don't want to damage this. Have you brought me a magazine? Yeah. Oh, she's so good. You see, I didn't even ask, and Sam knew what I wanted. Thank you. Right. Magazine, doesn't matter what brand magazine, you take it to the middle where your pin, you know, where your staples are, and then you pop it just through there, and then you pop that, there you go, and that will then click into your ring binder, and you've done absolutely no damage to your magazine, and that will then hold in your ring binder. Now you're going to get 10 in each pack, and you're going to get 5 packs. Is that right? Yeah, 5 packs of 10 for $12.99. Wow, that is a crazy, crazy price, because I used to buy these years and years ago when I had my magazines, which I've still got all my magazines. They're still in the cupboard, all in their folders, in their magazine collectors, actually. So yeah, that if you get a magazine a month, you've got 4 years worth of magazine holders there. Just saying, 4 years worth of magazine holders. So that is brilliant. So shop magazine, $12.99. Wow, £2.60 each. £2.60. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. I love that. Okay, so the next thing we have got for you, I've shown you those. That's it. We've got to the end of the counter. We've got. I think I better had. I better go back down there, and I'll also see what we've got. Who's been see what else? Who's been commenting? Let's see who's been commenting, because there's lots and lots of comments since I last started. Angie's made it back. She had to pop out. Anila's in. Teresa's in. Jonathan's in. Lexi's still here. Oh, Marina's been to sort out the washing. It never stops, does it, Marina? The washing. Chris Biggs is here, and Fran's back from the dentist, not her. She loves doing embroidery or stitch colouring. There we go. Elaine's in there, is in as well. Oh, Marina says, fingers struggle with sewing nowadays. I know a lot of people do, but I'm sure, Marina, there are lots of crafts. This is what I love about being here, is there's lots of different crafts and there's lots of different tools and equipment that we can give you that's going to help that. Fran is loving watching Stephanie giving us new ideas. Sandra's in. Seeing who talking between each other. Jenny saying, need a colour laser printer. I'm waiting patiently. There you go. Now might be the time to consider that, Jenny, while we've got the bonus points on. Wow, Fran says, looking forward to seeing. I have been drawing gnomes for more years than I can remember. Nice seeing Stephanie's take on them. There we are. Yes, she did a gnomes paint perfection this morning, didn't she? Okay, we're back to the beginning. Dies. We have the 2 Red Robin frames, $5.99 for 3 frames. You're going to be able to, now there will be reflections for these, but this one's going to just look fantastic, cut out of mirror card. Did you pick up the mirror card on the show an hour ago, 2 hours ago? I don't know. I've done one today with mirror card on, and that's going to look beautiful on there. So shop frame, $5.99, and you're going to be able to do that. And you're just going to be able to frame your images. Yeah, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous, whatever you put in there. Maybe it is from the Bold and Beautiful, Bright and Beautiful that we did. We've got You Quack Me Up, which is the lovely 3 ducks. Now, it says it's 3 ducks, but it's 1 die and it's 8 die cuts. I'm going to show you on here. Look at that. I hadn't realised earlier. You've got, some of them are repeated but in different sizes. So that is brilliant. Like I say, reflections are available for those. And then this one is a 2 die cut. It is two separate dies. So you've got the die and the matte layer as well. And this is for the wildflower sprig, which is beautiful. It's so delicate, and again, you've got the reflections, or you're going to be able to colour that yourself. Now, if you haven't, if Stephanie didn't convince you to get this earlier, then I don't know what will convince you, but these are our chenille sticks. So they are 6 millimetres in width, and they are 30 centimetres in length. Now, there's only 6 on the table because I gave Stephanie 2 boxes and she hasn't given me back. I can see there's also pink and a light green. Just imagine pink and light green there. 8 boxes of 50 in each box. That's going to give you 400 sticks. So you're going to be able to make your flowers. You're going to be able to use them like she showed you on your embroidery. They're going to be really useful. They are non-shred. They are such good quality. And what I love about this is if you go wrong, straighten it out and start again. You haven't lost anything. They're super soft. They're very, very tactile. I have found these very, very tactile all day. I'm loving those. So that is shop bundle if you want that, and that's £16.99. So that is £2.08 per £2.12, sorry, per pack, which is brilliant. The next thing we've got is these eyeshadow palettes. Now, I sort of was like, oh, eyeshadow palettes, okay, but it's because of the mica. I've got rid of that off my hand. These are absolutely packed with mica, so you're going to be able to, you know, use them on all of your crafts where you want anything with mica in. You're going to be able to use it because you've got such a lovely range of colours. Try not to mix them in. I love that. Really, really pigmented, full of mica, to be able to use those. So Shop United for £8.99, I had a white there, is going to get you 2 of those palettes. love that. Maybe you have one for eyeshadow and one for crafting. It's entirely up to you. The next thing we're going to look at are these white pens. Now, I already know that somebody was saying that they'd been buying these today. You're going to get 2 of the white gel pens, which is super useful. You're going to find those really are used all of the time. They're, you know, to highlight, to do faux stitching, just to add detail onto your project. Shop Gel, $9.99, massive reduction on this. And then you're going to get your 4 Posterman pens. So these are from Zig, which is a brilliant brand. So you know you're going to get the quality. So 2 of them are wet erasable and 2 are waterproof when dry. So there we are. So you're going to be able to paint on, it says on here, chalkboards, windows, mirrors, ceramics. You could go on to stones. You could do so many things on these. And like you say, you've got your waterproof ones. I'd be, you know, letting the kids loose doing pictures on the windows, because there's nothing permanent. You'll just be able to wipe it off. So this one says non-porous surfaces. Yeah, so yeah, water-based pigment ink, high opaque, light, fast, odorless, and they are absolutely perfect to be able to use those. So that is Shop Gel, $9.99. Then we're going to have a look at the candles. Now we know what the bundle is. So it is the 4 packs of candles. So Shop Candles is your code, $17.99, but it will also include a pack of the candle transfer paper to go through your laser printer. So you print out your image, you cut it out, you then pop it into some water, and then you can slide the backing off, and that will then allow you to wrap it around your candle so that you can decorate these. So you've got 2 30-hour burn candles. You've got your pack of these lovely yellow ones, which are really nicely tapered at the bottom, so they're going to go in your holders. You've got 3 of your 8-hour burn vanilla bean ones and 4 of your white candle straight candles, which again, they're 8-inch and they're 8-hour burn. So yeah, brilliant on that. Then we have our picture mounts. So you're going to get 5 packs, and each pack will include 3 of these 8x10 photo mounts that take 4 frame pictures, a landscape, a portrait, and then a couple that are a square and just off square. So you're going to get 15 sets of these mounts, $6.99. Again, you could decorate the mounts if you wanted to before you put your pictures in, but they're going to be brilliant, you know, with your Minecraft Studio. You're going to be able to print lots and lots of images and decorate them up. You've got your magazine collectors, which are, you've got 50 of those. So if you get a magazine a month, you now have 4 years worth of magazine collectors. As I showed you earlier, all you do is you take one of these, you slide your magazine through the middle. Oops, I put it away a bit too well here. You slide your magazine through the middle on here. I've got mine here that Sam kindly fetched for me, through the centre. That just pops through there, no damage to your magazine. You can take it out if you want to, or I just used to read mine with those in, and that will then you know, clip into any of your ring binders. So that is a perfect way to do that. And as I said, if you only have 1 magazine a month, that's going to last you for 4 years. 2 magazines, you've got 2 years worth. And then the final thing I've got on the counter is these kits. Now I think if you need to get anything, it is these kits. So Shop Complete for $39.99 is going to get you all 4 of those kits. You've got knitting, crochet, weaving, and embroidery. Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to look at what Stephanie's left behind on the table. So I hope you managed to get everything. Please do check out. Make sure you check out your baskets, because as you know, it's not yours until you have. We didn't even go over that Bonanza bonus because we ran out of time. So hopefully I'll just ask Stephanie if she can mention it quickly at the start of the next hour, because it is time for me to disappear, for Stephanie to bring you a fantastic Pollyanna Pickering sale show. So please don't go away. You've got 5 minutes, maybe just under, and then Stephanie will be back with the Pollyanna Pickering show after this break. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.